Hello, my name is Lauren Delmar, Active Transportation Section Chief with the Fairfax County Department of Transportation. And I'm here today to present a tour of our virtual map for the Active Transportation Project Prioritization process for funding with the additional 100 million for active transportation projects. Starting from our main homepage for this effort, you can scroll down, and in this gold box, you'll see the interactive map of projects. That's a link. When you click on it, it will launch a new tab. And in that tab, you can click the box View to launch the map. The splash screen describes the purpose of the map as well as some helpful hints, which I'll go over as well. You can click OK to view the map. The map can be viewed on both a computer browser as well as a phone browser. However, we do recommend a computer browser for ease of use and convenience of seeing many of the features, though it will have functionality as well on a phone browser. On the bottom of the screen, you'll see the legend. You can toggle that on to view the items that are visible on the legend, including the supervisor districts, metro rail stations, and the proposed projects for consideration, including these spots and line projects, both in blue. You can toggle that back off and also view the layer list. These are the same items that are on the legend. However, in this case, you can toggle them on and off to view on the map as well. There's also the toggle for the attribute table, which I'll describe in more detail in a moment. And lastly, this info icon brings you back the information that was on the splash screen if you would like to view that again as well, which includes a link back to that same website for more information about the process. On the bottom left or bottom right, depending on how you're viewing, there's also these 4 boxes, which loads the base map gallery. This is a way to view different background layers. So you can click on the Fairfax Imagery to view, I'll just show you zoomed in, to view a aerial image, or an Imagery hybrid is another aerial image. This one also has the street names on it. Or you can view it in Streets View, or back to this topographic view that it started on. In the upper left corner of the screen, there are buttons for navigating. To navigate, you can use your scroll bar on your mouse or on your trackpad, or you can click the minus and plus buttons to zoom in and out. You can drag the screen. You can click the home button to go back and view the whole county. And you can also click this My Location button, which, as long as you have this feature enabled on your browser, will take you to your location where you are presently. At the top of the screen, there's a search feature. This allows you to search for locations by address. So for instance, I'm going to search for 12,000 Government Center Parkway. I can hit enter or the search button, and that takes me to the Government Center. And then if I want to zoom out with my scroll bar, I can see the projects in that area. I can also search by project number if I know the map ID number for the project. From viewing our website, there's a few different table options for view, and those include the map IDs. So if you have a specific project you want to look up by the map ID, you can do that in that search bar as well. That will take you directly to the project. When you search by map ID or you click on a project, it will bring up this pop-up window with some additional information about the location, including the geographic information and a description. The descriptions are, they vary in accuracy, so just be understanding that the description, the scope listed in the description of the project could change as the project is further investigated if it's funded. If I'm viewing this on a smaller screen, which I'll show you now, that little box is much smaller and does not contain all that information. You can click this arrow and that will load the same information that was visible in that box. Going back over to my big screen. If I want to view this additional information in the attribute table, I can either click the button at the bottom that says attribute table, or I can click these three dots and say view an attribute table. This loads the attribute table, which has additional detail. So beyond the description, there's the need score, demand score, and other prioritization factors. Over here on the far right, there's a little plus button. I can use that to toggle on and off these columns if it's a little busy or there's things I want to view or don't want to view. And I just click the plus again to hide that. You can also sort the projects in the attribute table by clicking on any of the column titles and clicking sort ascending or sort descending. You can also scroll your map view to view projects and then view those projects in the attribute table. If that doesn't work, sometimes it doesn't work right away. I just want to toggle off and on filter by map extent. And now I can see in this table, I only see the projects that are in this area. But currently I'm only seeing the line projects because I'm only looking at line projects. I want to go over here if I want to see the spot projects as well. And again, filter, toggle on and off filter by map extent. That will allow you, once this is toggled back on, that will change it so that when you scroll to an area, you're only viewing the projects in that area in the attribute table. You can also click on any project in the attribute, double click on any project in the attribute table, and it will zoom you directly to that project. And again, if I zoom back out, I'm only seeing the projects in the attribute table in this area. And lastly, as a reminder, you can always turn on and off the base layer to see the aerial or any other information from one of these base layers. This concludes our tour of the interactive map. Thank you very much.